Dev Sharma was a kind and hard-working farmer known for his generosity and compassion. He lived in a quaint village with his loving wife Meera. They had a simple yet fulfilling life. Their joy knew no bounds when they welcomed their first child, a baby boy. They named him Arun, a name that symbolized the rising sun and new beginnings. Arun brought immense joy and laughter into their lives. Every moment spent with him was cherished and filled with love. He was a happy and healthy baby, always giggling and smiling, spreading happiness wherever he went. One sunny afternoon, while working in the fields, Dev stumbled upon a tiny, helpless baby mongoose. The little creature was small and vulnerable, clearly in need of care and protection. Its mother was nowhere to be found, leaving the baby mongoose all alone in the vast field. Dev's heart went out to the tiny creature. He couldn't bear to leave it there, knowing it wouldn't survive on its own. With a gentle touch, he picked up the baby mongoose and decided to bring it home, hoping to give it a chance at life. Dev knew that Meera, with her kind and nurturing nature, would welcome the mongoose with open arms. Meera had a big heart and was always ready to help those in need, whether human or animal. As expected, she immediately agreed to keep the baby mongoose, seeing it as a new member of their family. They decided to raise the mongoose alongside their son, Arun, creating a unique and loving family dynamic. Dev and Meera promised to care for the mongoose as their own, ensuring it would grow up in a loving and nurturing environment. The mongoose, named Ricky, quickly adapted to his new home. He was curious and energetic, exploring every nook and cranny of the house with enthusiasm. His playful nature brought a new sense of joy to the household. He grew bigger and stronger each day, his sleek fur becoming shinier, and his movements more agile. The family watched in amazement as Ricky transformed from a tiny creature into a robust mongoose. Ricky loved to play with Arun. They would chase each other around the living room, their laughter and playful squeaks filling the air. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. They became the best of friends, sharing countless moments of joy and companionship. Arun would often giggle as Ricky nuzzled his cheek or playfully tugged at his clothes. Dev and his wife were happy to see the bond between their son and the mongoose. It warmed their hearts to see Arun so happy and engaged with his new friend. They treated Ricky like their own child, ensuring he was well fed and comfortable. The family's love for Ricky was evident in the way they cared for him. They fed him milk and rice, making sure he had a balanced diet. Ricky eagerly lapped up the milk and nibbled on the rice, his eyes sparkling with contentment. They gave him a cozy bed near Arun, so he could always be close to his little friend. The bed was soft and warm, a perfect spot for Ricky to rest. Ricky, in return, was very protective of Arun. He would stand guard, his keen eyes watching for any signs of danger. His loyalty to Arun was unwavering. He saw him as his little brother, always ready to offer comfort and companionship. Their bond was as strong as any sibling relationship. He would follow him everywhere, never letting him out of his sight. Whether Arun was playing in the garden or napping in his crib, Ricky was always close by. He would sleep next to his cradle, keeping a watchful eye on him. Even in his sleep, Ricky remained vigilant, ready to protect his little friend at a moment's notice. Dev's wife loved Ricky. She cared for him deeply, but she couldn't shake off a nagging worry. She knew mongooses were wild animals. She was concerned about their instincts. She knew mongooses were known to kill snakes. What if Ricky one day harmed Arun? The thought terrified her. She shared her concerns with Dev. He understood her fears. He reassured her that Ricky would never hurt Arun. He had grown up with them, learning love and kindness. One afternoon, Dev and his wife were working in the field. Arun was asleep in his cradle. Ricky, as always, was by his side. Suddenly, a venomous snake slithered into the house. Ricky, sensing danger, immediately sprang into action. He attacked the snake with lightning speed. The snake fought back, but Ricky was too quick and agile. After a fierce struggle, Ricky killed the snake. He had saved Arun from a deadly threat. Ricky was exhausted but victorious. He had proven his loyalty and love for his family. Dev's wife returned home tired from the field. She was eager to see her beloved son. As she entered the house, she saw Ricky near Arun's cradle. Ricky's mouth and paws were covered in blood. The snake lay dead nearby. Dev's wife panicked. She didn't see the snake. She thought the worst had happened. She assumed Ricky had attacked Arun. Blinded by fear and worry, she grabbed a stick and struck Ricky. Ricky, hurt and confused, ran away into the fields. Dev's wife, heart pounding and filled with dread, rushed to Arun's cradle, fearing the worst. She was immensely relieved to find him sound asleep, unharmed and peaceful. Just then, Dev arrived home, his face a mix of concern and curiosity. As he stepped inside, he saw the dead snake lying on the floor and immediately understood what had transpired in his absence. He carefully explained everything to his wife, who was already on the verge of tears. She was devastated by the realization of her hasty actions and the potential consequences. They both felt an overwhelming sense of guilt and regret for having hurt Ricky, their loyal mongoose, who had only tried to protect their child. Determined to make amends, they searched the house and found Ricky hiding in a corner, wounded and scared, his eyes reflecting the pain of betrayal. With gentle hands and heartfelt apologies, they nursed him back to health, showering him with love and care, hoping to regain his trust. This incident taught them a valuable lesson: to think carefully and not act on impulse. Understanding the importance of trust and the consequences of their actions, they vowed to be more thoughtful and considerate in the future.